Tonight we have Tanya Lake here with us, a thyroid cancer survivor. Tanya, where are you? Tanya, a thyroid cancer survivor, who's giving us a great deal of the Dry Fit t-shirts that we're going to use in our program. She set up her own CrowdRise page to help raise $1,000 for the foundation, so thank you for that. Thank you. To see all of our donation options, please check our donation page on our website. Our goal in 2013 was to raise $61,000. We ended the year at $66,000. Thank you for all our supporters in 2013. Good job. One of our supporters last year, Rachel DeSaray, did I say that right? DeSaray, apologize for that. She didn't need a website. She just had an idea and 3 lemonade stands to help support the foundation. Rachel turned 13 earlier this week. Her mom, Joanne, also with thyroid cancer tonight, are here tonight to share their story. Rachel, come on up.
Hello everyone, and Happy New Year. Thank you for having me and including me in this event. Congratulations, Nikki, on your continued good health. The reason I'm here to talk to you tonight is to tell you about the fundraiser I did for Fight Me Cancer. Recently, I celebrated my bat mitzvah. For my bat mitzvah, I had to do a mitzvah project. A mitzvah is a worthy or good deed. Now, I know you're probably thinking, like, why is she telling us about her religion? But that's what connected me to Fight Me Cancer. I chose this fundraiser for my mitzvah project for a couple of reasons. One reason is because often I talk with my parents about how I want to help people. This fundraiser was a perfect way to do that. I held 3 lemonade stands at different locations, and we sold awesome cookies made by my neighbor and professional chef, Emily Rincon, Fight Me Cancer wristbands, lemonade, of course, and we even held a raffle. My goal was to raise $500, and we ended up raising $1,700. Also, with the help of my 2 friends, Heather and Lindsay, who are here with me tonight, I really loved doing this project and I had a blast. While I was on this amazing adventure, I felt so good knowing I was doing something right or maybe even changing a person's life. When I was in 1st grade, I was diagnosed with celiac, which is basically an intolerance to wheat. While I don't have cancer, I can only imagine the feeling of loneliness. You feel different from other people, because I couldn't eat a lot of foods other people were eating, and I was kind of like the odd one out. To support others when they are going through a rough time or facing challenges is really important to me, because some people think they're alone and they're really not. Anyone who is very ill should never feel alone in their journey to get well, and that's what I raise money for, to support this awesome organization and help give out more and more Fight Me Cancer goodie bags full of games and journals and some other cool stuff too. And it's not just me and some of my friends and family who wanted to help support Fight Me Cancer, but a huge part of my community. My passion to succeed with this project spread to my family, my friends, and my community. None of this would have happened if all these people didn't take time out of their busy schedules to support my mitzvah project. By the time all this was over, I knew my adventure had been complete and turned into a journey, and I look forward to continue to work with Fight Me Cancer. Thank you.
We already have some new events planned for 2014 that I will now tell you about. On January 25th, for the 2nd time, there will be the Fight Me Cancer benefit at Brian Wright Personal Training in Ashburn. This year, Brian is making this event even bigger, and we are very grateful. Thank you, Brian, and thank you, Gail Page, for helping to arrange this fundraiser both years.
You're welcome.
This event is expanded to include 2 morning kettlebell classes, a silent auction, and even a pentathlon event to watch in the early afternoon. More information about this event is on the back counter. There will be a networking fundraising event on February 26th in the McLean area, held by Bridgepoint Communications and the McLean Chamber of Commerce. Thank you to our board member, Stephanie Everhart, who is coordinating this event. More details will be coming soon. We have a special event taking place on Sunday, April 6th, and we are calling it the 4-year Cancerversary celebration because it happens to be the 4-year anniversary of my cancer diagnosis. Il Fornaio and the Reston Town Center will hold a wine dinner for Bite Me Cancer on that Sunday evening. Thank you to Hoel, the restaurant's manager, for offering such a wonderful experience. Buy your tickets soon and celebrate with us. Seating is limited to 50 people. The ticket information is on the back counter as well, and we will also have a CrowdRise registration page so you can also buy your tickets online. A sorority at George Mason University, Kappa Phi Gamma, has asked Bite Me Cancer to be the recipient of their annual Care Week, which will be held the week of April 14th through the 18th. CARE stands for Cancer Awareness, a Real Effort. This is an annual national campaign for their sorority, and the George Mason chapter will be holding an event each day that week to raise awareness and funds for Bite Me Cancer. We are very excited to be part of their campaign, and we will provide more details as we receive them. One of their sorority sisters is here this evening, right here. Name's Priya, and you can talk to her more about all the activities after our presentation if you like. This summer, we are going to have an event that we are calling Bite Me Cancer for a Lifetime that will be held on Sunday, August 2nd in the later afternoon and early evening. It will be held at the new Lifetime Athletic Reston, and thank you to the Lifetime manager, Mick Horvath, for helping us. Some of the staff members are also here. This event will replace the Take a Swing at Cancer event that we had held the last 2 summers. I'm so excited about this Lifetime indoor and outdoor event. We hope to have a few classes like spin and yoga, and even some activities for kids. You will also have use of the beautiful and large outdoor pool area. All adult attendees will receive a free 3-day pass to the Lifetime Club as well. Earlier, my dad mentioned our new formal sponsorship program for corporations and for individuals. The corporate sponsorship levels range from $500 to $10,000, and the individual sponsorship levels range from $100 to $2,500. There are a variety of options for you to customize each sponsorship level. I would now like to introduce Bill Craig from Whisk Enterprises, one of our new board members. He will speak about his company's financial support to Bite Me Cancer, as well as his own family's battle with thyroid cancer. Bill has already made the financial commitment to be Bite Me Cancer's first platinum sponsor at $10,000.
Hey Mike, you and I have to talk about this. I thought it was going to be bad enough following Kagan before Rachel. You ladies did a fantastic job. I was really impressed with your presentation. A couple of weeks ago, Mike asked me to talk about why I decided to be a corporate sponsor. And I thought I'd come up with both a short answer and a little longer answer, depending on how long the evening was going. The short answer is Sharon and Mike can be very persuasive, but I think you all know it's almost impossible to say no to Nikki. So I thought that was easier just to give up at the beginning and say, okay, we'll be a platinum sponsor and go on from there. The slightly longer answer is about 2 years ago, Michael and I started to spin a lot together. We do spin classes at the Centerville Lifetime Fitness on Saturdays and Sundays. And I started noticing that Michael, like myself, would stay on Saturdays for both classes, and we began to talk a little bit. But that went on for maybe 9 months, a year. And I guess it was about March or February of last year, one of the spin instructors announced that Bite Me Cancer was going to have their 5K event. And I didn't know anything about Bite Me Cancer at that time. So I decided, well, it's been about 20 years. I had been retired from the Air Force. I guess it was about 15 years. I've been retired from the Air Force about 15 years since I last ran. You know, I like doing spin class, lifting and that, but running is not for me. So I said, well, okay, it's a challenge. Maybe I'll do it. It sounds like for a good cause. So I stopped Mike after class, and we talked a little bit about it. And as soon as he said it was about thyroid cancer, light bulbs went off. you see, about 5 years ago, about the same time I started my company, my oldest son, then about 24 and a half years old, was diagnosed with papillary thyroid cancer. And he ended up having a radical neck dissection, had his whole thyroid taken out, about 13, 15 lymph nodes. And he was doing good for the last 4 or 5 years. Just recently, last November, he had to go back for a second surgery. Came back, had a couple of nodes taken out, and now we're in a monitoring stage. About 2 years ago, my wife Carol was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. So, you know, this was an ideal opportunity for not only me to kind of get over that helplessness that I think parents feel and spouses can feel when their loved ones are undergoing cancer, because there's not much you can do. Yeah, you can go to the doctors with them, you can listen, hold their hands, you know, support it. But this gave me an opportunity to do something to the community on a larger scale. So thank you, Nikki, for giving me the opportunity to help others, because it really does not only help people who are suffering from cancer, but the people who are giving. I think it's really, it gives us a release. And I say that because I think it's important for those of you who may be in a position within your company to promote your company to get a sponsorship. I would highly recommend you doing it. You know, we're doing the 10,000, but when you look at it, we're doing it on a monthly basis, to tell you the truth. And it's boils down to $850. And for a lot of companies, that's not a lot of money, especially if you hit them near the end of the year before taxes and that kind of stuff is the time to do. So if you want to talk about it, I'd be happy to help you if you need any help in getting the message to your individual corporations and that. So anyway, you know, with the family fighting the thyroid cancer, decided, well, this would be a great opportunity. So we did the sponsorship at the platinum level, but also then Mike decided to, you know, it's like, I know where Nikki gets it from, saying it's being hard to say no to. Mike then promoted me or recruited me to be part of the board of directors, and now I'm part of the board of directors, and I'm also on the fundraiser. So again, if you have any anything you'd like to talk about the corporate sponsorship, I'd be happy to do so. And that's really about it. I just want to thank you again, Nikki, for giving me the opportunity to speak and to really help you help others. It's a great cause.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Bill. The sponsorship forms are on the back table, or the back counter back there. I hope that you will consider being a sponsor, and also please share this opportunity with others who you know.
That's my cue. Our PR and marketing and messaging campaign continued to grow and expand in 2013. Due to use of social media, more and more people are learning and engaging in the work of the foundation. Our Facebook likes went from 500 last year to over 1,200 this year. We are also active on LinkedIn and Twitter and have a YouTube channel. Please find us, like us, and follow us. All of this is connected to our website, fightmecancer.org. In September, during Thyroid Cancer Awareness Month, the foundation highlighted a thyroid cancer survivor every day on our Facebook page. We've had so many people submit their story that we've continued the program to highlight a thyroid cancer survivor story every Wednesday. A team at Leadership Fairfax Emerging Leaders Institute this past year selected Fight Me Cancer as their charity to support and complete a project for. They completed our storybook that you can see on the back tables, something that is customizable that we can use for the foreseeable future, and thanks to ELI. We supported 3 running races again this year, putting information about the foundation in participants' swag bags. In January of last year, Nikki was interviewed by local TV station WHSV in Harrisonburg, Virginia, about her cancer story and starting the foundation. Again this year, we've been highlighted by several local news articles in the Centerview, the Fairfax Times, Washington Executive Online, and other publications. This past week, News Channel 8 interviewed Nikki for an upcoming program called Paying It Forward that will air later this January. We created a nice following in the thyroid cancer community and with teens and families fighting all types of cancer. Phone calls and messages of mutual support have grown this past year. Before I introduce to you the vice chair of the board this year, I do want to do a shout out to our semi-retiring vice chair from the last 3 years. Mark Searle is here tonight. Mark was the first vice chair of the board. He's been on the board, vice chair for 3.5 years, been a good mentor and good sounding board, and I appreciated his energy and enthusiasm the last 3 years. Thanks for being the vice chair. But it is my pleasure, and I am certainly looking forward to working with this year's vice chair of the board, Mayor Basaga, to share with you one of our proudest accomplishments of 2013. Mayor, it's all you.
Hi everyone, I'm Meryl Basaga, and I'm speaking to you as the 2014 Vice Chair for the Fight Me Cancer Foundation, also as a representative of one of our corporate sponsors, Brambleton Group, my employer, but more importantly as a thyroid cancer survivor myself. Meeting Nikki and her parents and the Fight Me Cancer family has had such a positive impact on me, and I'm so happy to be involved with the foundation. A year ago, Nikki produced a video called Thyroid Cancer, It's Not the Good Cancer, and we showed it for the first time at last year's kickoff event. Since then, the video has received more than 9,000 views on YouTube. Many people don't realize what the thyroid does and how important it is to your body. There's so many issues related to not having a thyroid. Things like having to take daily medication, having medication adjustments, frequent blood tests, other symptoms such as fatigue, irritability, brain fog, weight gain, just to name a few. Losing the thyroid is a major loss, and that's before talking about the challenges related to having cancer. We'd like to show you the video again because its powerful message is to remind people that thyroid cancer is not the good cancer. We hope that by watching it, you'll have a better understanding of what someone might go through who has thyroid cancer. And we encourage you to share the video with friends and family, coworkers. You can find it on our YouTube channel and on the Fight Me Cancer homepage. Thank you.
Ready?
We're going to show you the video.